Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that y'all decided to come back, and I know I look real weird right now because I'm using, natural light. I'm sitting in my window, so I probably look like a fucking glowworm or some shit, but it's whatever. I have a little headache and I'm not trying to turn my light on. But y'all already know what time it is. It is time for some what? Morning motivation. Yes, and today's quote is, unless you change how you are, you will always have what you got. Unless you change how you are, you will always have what you got. So, what I took away from that quote is this: if you are at a place in your life that you are not happy with, or if you have things that you are trying to accomplish, or you're just wondering why things are not going a certain way and you have not changed your mentality, the way you move, or any of those things, if you haven't changed any of that about yourself to coincide with making things better in your life so that you can have a fruitful journey for the rest of the way, through your life, throughout your life rather, you're gonna always have what you have. And you can't have more with the same mentality. You can't go further in your journey if your mindset is still the way it was 2-3 years ago. You're never gonna progress. You're gonna be at a standstill. And life is about change. Life is about moving forward. Life is about growth. Life is about, learning. And the one thing that I believe we all want is happiness, financial stability. These are things that we desire. And you can't get the positive things out of life until you change who you are. You have to change, because if you don't change, if you're not willing to go through that process, you're going to always be in the position that you're in. Change is inevitable. Some people adapt to it quickly, some people accept it, and it's just part of how they move. They know that it is something that's going to happen. Some people are afraid of change. They don't want to go through the motions that go along with change, and that's understandable because it's new. It presents a fear because it's something foreign. It's something that you've never experienced. But in order to get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. And that's just the bottom line. If you are not willing to put yourself out there, become a brand new person for the better, then you will always have, sorry, I just feel like something was on my mouth. You will always have what you have. And if you want more, you have to be that change. You have to be the change that you want to see in your life. Otherwise, not going to get anywhere. Why do you keep doing that? I need you to go, Tristan. It's the second time. God, okay, y'all, I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, you need to be the change in your life that you want to become. That you want to see happen, rather. You need to be the change in your life that you want to see happen. Otherwise, you're just going to be where you are. And if you're happy with where you are, that's fine. But you should never be so content with where you are in your life that you don't want to expand who you are as a person. You don't want to broaden your horizons. You don't want to continue to learn and explore and find out, continue to find out who you are as a person and what is going on around you. You should always be wanting to improve yourself and learn new things and just incorporate change in your life. And that's what makes us all well-rounded people. That's what keeps us grounded. And pretty much, you know, like I just said previously, change is inevitable. Whether you want to go through it or not, it's going to happen. The question is, what are you going to do if you are forced to deal with change in your life? How are you going to handle that? It's easier to say, I know that it's coming, I know how I'm going to deal with it, versus, okay, I'm just going to act like it's not there, and I'm going to continue to sit in this place of acceptance because I'm afraid to, change. You can't live like that, especially if you say that you want more out of life. If you want more out of life, you have to change some things about yourself. I even had to do it. There's some things about myself that I had to change in order to get the good things that are starting to happen to me. Because if I continued to move the way I was moving, none of that would have happened, y'all. It wouldn't have happened. But I said all that to say this. You have to learn how to accept change within yourself, change within life, change within the world, because it's just going to happen. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. And you don't want to be one of those people who's just stuck in the middle of all this stuff changing around them, and you're just standing there watching the world go by. You don't want to be that person. You want to be the person who's prepared for it and who has a plan on how they're going to go about living within that change. And by me being a Gemini, it's easy for me to adapt to any situation. Even if I don't like it, I can adapt to it. But in the midst of my adaptation, I'm figuring out a way of how I'm going to get out of that situation and move into a better one. And that is what we all should be doing if we're not satisfied with where we are. I don't care how great you think you are as a person. And I'm not saying that y'all not great. I'm not saying that. But I thought I was a great person. I still think I'm a great person. But I had to take a step back and be like, okay, well, you need to work on some stuff about yourself, within yourself, so that you can have better things. And I had to work on, procrastination. That's one of my biggest flaws. That's something about myself I had to change. I still procrastinate a little bit, but it's nowhere nearly as bad as what it was before. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will see y'all in my next video. Oh, before I leave, make sure that y'all are still subscribed, because YouTube is playing around with the numbers and it's really fucking annoying me. And if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and make sure your notifications are set to all so you don't miss any of my videos that I upload. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.